What's up, everybody?
Hey!
This is the Indie Pod Show.
Indie Train Podcast.
Yes. We are here.
I-N-D-I-E.
Okay. Yes.
Not
yes.
I-N-D-Y.
It is however you feel like you need to spell it. This is that show.
Indiana
where
Jones.
we,
It could be I-N-D-Y.
It could be.
It could be.
That's Indiana
could be.
Jones.
It
though.
might be. Hey, we might be the Indiana Jones Train Podcast.
Exactly, yeah.
Like that train, he fought all those Nazis.
We're all deathly
on.
scared
Yes.
of snakes, though.
Yeah.
Fuck all snakes.
We fought all those Nazis.
And spiders.
Yeah, fuck
Yes.
spiders too.
Yes.
If you have no legs or more legs than you need, then no.
Yes. Yes. Pretty much.
Exactly.
This is the show where we bring
All right,
on
I'm
independent
just
artists
gonna-
of all types of backgrounds.
I'm just gonna
and
go
we
ahead
let them
and
display
bro-
their talent, show us what they got,
Give you the bro
and
sleep.
we have a lot of fun.
It is.
These guys are talking.
Glad
Today's
nobody can
special
see
guest is he is a Vine celebrity, I guess you could kind of say. You know, whenever you have a certain amount of followers, you kind of hit that status of like, you know, you're kind of untouchable. So I feel kind of glad that we got him on the show.
Woo!
So
Taylor
Yeah.
Shrum.
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 It sounds Irish.
Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Taylor Trump.
It sounds
As,
Irish.
whatever,
How'd you
mix
do
all those together, you
That's it.
might
Yes.
have the correct one.
Yes. We also have another guest on the show. Her name is Molly.
Molly,
Molly, not the drug Molly.
She makes everyone trip though.
Yes, she does. I'm tripping because I made her food and I usually don't do that.
Actually,
And,
let's just
He
stop
literally
there.
does
Are
that
you
like
gonna
once a
call me
week.
after this on the show?
Yes, I am.
Fucking food. I
No.
clearly made
Yes,
food,
yes.
so-
Well, he says he made food. He didn't
So,
make
made
what's this week's beef?
Yeah, we have to start with something
Q
negative.
beef segment.
We dissecting beef, we eat these niggas' flesh. Red squad for life, nigga, ink it in my flesh.
All right, hey,
it. Yep.
we're back. We are
And we are right back.
back.
The beef segment this week, I believe, is retail. Retail. For all those people that work in retail, I worked in retail.
You still do.
Yeah, I still do. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't forget your past, man, or your present. You're still in
We're
it.
only looking towards the future.
Yes.
Exactly.
Just to put you
Yes.
back in your place.
Yes, thank you.
You don't
Thank
wanna
you.
Jump ahead.
Just in case you
Thank
want to
you.
forget that you're a regular person.
Thank you. Thank you. No, but we all, you know, if you work in retail, you already know pretty much where I'm going with it. We all have these things that people do. Like, we notice that people are pretty awful when they come in the store. They come in the store, like on my job, we have to deal with people saying, oh, well, you know, do you have this right here in stock? And be like, nah, we don't have it. When are you going to get it? Oh, well, we're going to get on this day right here. Geez, you know, you guys are really like messing up my time frame, you know? Like, it's not my fault. I can't control what comes from the DC and all this other stuff.
Do you have a coupon for that?
Yeah, junk like that.
Yeah.
Or like some crap like, oh, well, it's supposed to work and, you know, it's supposed to be this much off. Like, ma'am, I'm just working here. I'll give you what I can off, but, you know, don't give me a hard time about some freaking coupon that's like $1 off or something. That's just so petty.
I think another bad thing is like you're already fixing the problem, but the customer feels like they have to make sure that you know that you need to.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
let me return your money, and she's like, you better return my money. I'm just like, I just fucking said that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Like,
I'm
did
gonna
I
do
not
that
just
for
say
you.
I'm giving you your money back?
I
gonna
feel
give you
like this
half.
cuts back to like every previous week where we're just like, hey guys, just stop being an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. Stop.
Pretty much.
That should be the devil's advocate.
Oh,
in my
boy.
opinion, I would say like, I think it's a little bit ridiculous when like a worker gets mad because they have to fold back clothes and then you mess it up or something. 'Cause
That's true.
That's kind of
Off
their
with
job.
their fucking head,
Yeah,
dude.
you're there to do a job, so that's
My
Yes,
thing is
it's
this.
a
I
I
always
feel like
agree.
there are a lot of people that work in retail that hate people,
Yeah.
and they shouldn't be working
Yeah.
in retail.
I feel
Yeah.
that, but
I
also
understand that,
I feel for the people that work there too, because there's just some people who leave the freaking clothes they just tried on in the dressing room on the floor
Yep.
in a clump.
Yep.
So
I do.
now,
I know
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Okay,
well,
that. I pretty much just.
Throw it up.
so they have to go,
You
and
deal
they
with
are
it.
like, oh, someone asked, hey, do you have this in this size? And they're like, I can't seem to find it anywhere because they didn't hang it
it's-
up in the place they're supposed to be.
Hey, but I gotta say, like, like when you like, especially like with dress shirts, they have like so much freaking plastic and packaging and shit all over them, and then I have to go try it on, and it's like, well, I feel bad for ripping all this plastic off, but I'm not gonna buy it unless I try it on.
Here's a solution that they should do though. They should have like all the different company shirts and all the different sizes just hanging up, and like not in packaging, like just a regular white button-up shirt, and just be like, here, you want to see what size you got? You go and you try on the one that's hanging up, and when you're done, you put it back. That would clear up all of the problems, and then you go and buy the size.
Retail CEO right here, Emerson Alexander.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
No, what I can't stand is when people bring in pets. Like I'm totally cool with people bringing in pets. Where it's like you walk down an aisle and there's like fucking shit in the middle of it. Like pick it up, or if they piss on the floor, wipe it up. Like
and they'll just like the biggest shit in stores too. Like,
well, once I went to a bookstore actually, and this woman set her baby down in like the children's aisle, and I sat there and watched the baby shit on the floor, and then the mom came over, picked the baby up by her foot, and just kind of let it drip down and carried that baby out by her foot.
Oh my god!
Didn't say anything to the people that worked there or anything. Just.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, like in California, like people bring their dog everywhere. Like that, like. If you can't bring your dog in a store, then why is that store open?
Yeah, that's how it is in Miami too. Everybody's got a little dog in their purse.
They have their iguana. There's so many iguanas in
Snookums,
Miami.
You can reach people. Dogs everywhere.
You're just sour because you don't have a dog.
You know what? Dogs are like kids. Dogs are like kids.
Hey, we should get this guy Nintendogs.
Because he apparently had a beef earlier with Nintendo. He said,
why don't you tell him?
I will.
Tell us, John, why you think Nintendo
is the worst console ever, because that's what you told us.
Yeah, Nintendo sucks. I'll look into that camera right there.
Hey, you're saying this right after their CEO just died.
I don't care.
Wow.
I don't care.
What a heartless man.
I don't care.
Okay,
his address will be in the description.
We need to
Social security number.
We found out today. So
he is actually wanted.
You do realize we are looking for like people to sponsor us. So cutting out anybody by saying they suck is just not a great idea right now.
Hey. I don't care.
Okay,
Nintendo was good whenever you had the blow cartridges. That was beast. That was when the first started.
He liked the blowing.
Yeah.
If he's not using his mouth,
am I doing it right?
Hey, freaking get him Mario Kart for the DS where you gotta blow up the little balloons. He'll be all over that.
Yes, he will.
Nintendo just fell down the drain. Nintendo couldn't keep up with Xbox, PlayStation. None of that.
Yeah, because they weren't playing the same game. They were playing their own game.
Yeah,
right.
They weren't.
Yeah,
they made
and no one
original
knew about it.
games.
No one was like, oh, Nintendo store.
Hey,
every kid did.
Hey.
Well, I mean, I did, yeah, from my generation.
Hey,
but
Xbox ain't got no Smash Bros. It ain't
Exactly.
I can't fucking jump on a turtle's head on an Xbox.
No.
Can't do that.
But you can use a jumpsuit in Call of Duty, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
totally.
that ain't no
Realistic.
Tanuki suit.
Yeah,
I can't turn into a freaking raccoon and fly around in Call of Duty.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. Okay.
Then what's even the point?
Yeah, if you can't turn into a raccoon, what's the point?
I guess.
What is life even?
Xbox
bestiality,
and
if you ask
PlayStation
me.
are more.
Whoa,
for the
hey, there's no
older-
sex here.
The older kids anyway.
We're just talking about
No
flight.
shit.
Flight.
Like
This is the Wright brothers. This is all about flight.
The thing that Nintendo does is they made games for kids. Like that's what they were supposed to do. And you're comparing them to Xbox and PlayStation, which have first-person shooters.
Yeah.
So how can you compare those two?
You can't, but obviously he can
different.
because you
so
know.
you are no longer a child.
I'm sexy, dude.
Hey,
I can say whatever I want.
Hey, I don't even
That's
think
all
they're
that
not
matters.
So
even
whatever
just
I
for children.
say,
Well,
it's
I got
just like law.
hey, you ain't got no Bayonetta 2 on your Xbox One.
Exactly.
You can't.
Bayonetta's
Hot ass British chick,
with big
pole
boobs.
dancing around, fucking killing angels
With
and
big boobs.
demons.
Oh yeah, like double
She's
D.
got some guns on her
Yes,
feet.
yeah.
Like you ain't got that shit on. See, now you're all about it.
Big boobs.
Hey, only
we're all
on
about it.
Wii
If
U.
there's titties involved,
Hey, well
and a
then.
big butt, I'm
Yeah.
Hey,
down.
there ain't no big button titties in Call of Duty, so.
No, it's
All-
not.
There's
So
nothing.
I guess you're
They're all
missing out.
built like
You're in the
10-year-old
wrong
boys.
I am.
You gotta be on the Wii U.
I am.
But all I'm saying is that they're completely different consoles.
Yeah.
So it's hard to
Hey.
compare them.
Hey, I always had the
Obviously not for
mentality
John.
where I
Yeah,
said
you
fuck it
No,
and I
it's
have
so
to
sad.
buy all of them.
Sorry.
That's what I did.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't
can't.
have an Xbox One yet though, because I haven't found the need to. I have everything.
Because
in
I
my
don't want to be like
PS4.
John and grow up to hate Nintendo.
Exactly.
That's basically
Sorry.
me.
Sorry.
You should be sorry. Like, that's the thing, is you literally should be sorry. So
Sorry.
it's a good thing
Okay,
that
I
you
don't know
are.
what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell
Tell
you.
me sorry. That'd be great.
Nintendo's only good for like porn. That's it.
Porn? They don't even have a fucking internet browser.
That's it.
Like,
Yeah, like, how do you watch porn on a Nintendo?
That's
Like,
it.
that
you know,
64-bit
explain
porn is
that.
just so
Yeah.
fucking hot, dude.
Woo! Okay, has anyone...
Those titties look like a hexagon. He's like, I'm into that. Perfect. It's made of
They're
squares.
so square. Ah.
Yes.
Oh my god. That's
That
it.
Yeah.
They don't fit in my hand anymore.
Hey, he's all about that 8-bit shit.
Yes.
Hashtag
Yep.
8-bit shit.
Okay,
down.
That's it.
talking about that, have you guys seen the commercial for the movie Pixels?
Yeah.
It's
you
Adam
know,
Sandler.
You know, I'm not gonna
That's all
see
I'm
it
gonna
because
say.
he's in it. I'm sorry.
I'm not
I do
going to see it because
care
it's
for
like that
him
Futurama
at all.
episode. It's like they took the
You hate
Futurama
Adam
episode
Sandler?
and made it into
I don't
a
hate
movie.
him. I just think his humor is just like he tries too hard.
He
Okay,
can only do
alright, I get
voices.
that.
He can only like crook one of his eyes and like do a voice. That's his whole humor.
Yeah. You know.
Is like squinting with
Hey,
one
I
eye
gotta
and, like-
say, I don't even remember.
Okay.
Because it's Adam Sandler.
That's a -3 for today. So
Yep. Yep. it
no
sure
macaroni
is.
stickers for you.
Nope. It kind of made
Now-
me mad.
Now, if
No.
it was like Will Ferrell, is it Will Ferrell? Yeah, Will Ferrell in the main role with the Adam Sandler's in.
I don't think he'd do good in that movie though.
But I know I would go watch
Okay.
it.
I would probably.
I feel
go
like
watch
I
it.
feel like that movie would do good if it was done right, but I feel like it's already not being done right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
It's not being done right. I feel like that movie in the concept's really good for it. Like that's cool idea, a bunch of 8-bit games coming and attacking. But I don't. It's too Adam Sandler comedy, and that wasn't
Yeah.
the right choice for that kind of movie. I
Yeah.
don't think.
Well,
I think the person that actually might, you guys might hate me for this, but
Probably.
probably. I think that
Hey, you don't hate Nintendo, so I'm good.
Yeah,
Ben-
no
Yeah,
shit.
true,
I already
that's
don't
very
have a
true.
problem
I
with
do.
you. So.
Ben
You can get off
Stiller
the couch, John.
might have actually killed that. I think that role,
I don't know. They have
What do
really
you mean?
similar types of humor,
but
though.
not really.
Hey,
though.
Blue Steel.
don't hurt nobody. Just please don't hurt nobody.
Hey, I love Ben Stiller.
Have,
so
okay, have you guys seen the
I haven't seen any of his recent stuff.
the
though,
movie Tropic Thunder?
Dude,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
remember in the beginning where he's like pretending to be like the action movie star, and it's like the world's frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if he played that character in Pixels, it would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
feel like
that's true.
I feel
That's
like
true.
with that movie.
I don't watch bad movies, so
You haven't
Tropic
seen Tropic Thunder?
Thunder?
no.
Dude, that movie's on point.
Oh my!
Sorry, I don't watch
That
bad
movie
movies.
is on fleek.
dude.
That movie,
Sorry.
I got
Hey,
lit.
man.
Hey, watching that movie, I get lit. That movie's on fleek. Okay? Hey,
No,
that
I don't
movie
watch
is
bad
on
movies.
point.
It'll
Sorry.
shape your
You
eyebrows
don't
for
like
you.
it. I don't watch bad movies.
Hey, booty
Oh.
sweat.
No.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
booty
Booty
sweat.
sweat and busting up
Booty
parts.
sweat. All about that. Sponsor us. Booty sweat.
Booty sweat. What's
Booty
that?
sweat. Hey, you watch Tropic
Hey,
Thunder.
yeah.
Oh.
a
Yeah,
good
if
movie.
only you
It,
knew.
it must not be real then.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
but when you say bad movies, do you mean like the try-hard humor, like the really cheesy, over-the-top, trying to make the audience laugh kind of thing?
You mean like it's comedy wise or just movies in general?
You say bad movies, like, do you
Like-
mean the comedy-wise?
Yeah, why don't we have
What
a
do
little
you
fucking
feel is
section
a
on
bad
that?
I feel like any movie that when the trailer comes on and I'm watching it and I'm like, you know what, that movie's gonna suck. Like movies like the Valentine's Day movie with all of those actors in it. They had like everybody under the sun acting.
Love Actually.
Yeah, maybe.
No, it's
No.
called, I know, it's that came out a couple
Valentine's Day?
years ago.
Was
right?
Batman
Yeah.
versus Superman.
It
Yeah.
had our special guest Taylor Swift in it, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, it
Suicide
did.
Squad.
Yep.
Oh,
Suicide. Shut up.
what?
Suicide Squad is gonna be good.
Hey,
It's
hey,
gonna be
hey,
great.
you.
It is gonna be really good.
Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to get a smiley face tattoo on my arm.
Hey,
Look
man,
at all these ha-ha-has.
You're just jealous.
Okay, well, I
got
got
it.
Iverson and I disagree.
Yeah.
I think
What,
it's
I'm jealous I'm not
An
Jared
innovative
Leto.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
I'm so jealous that I don't have damage tattooed on my forehead.
Yes, you are, because that guy's
Well, you
making
should go do it.
millions
Hey.
of dollars.
Hey,
next step.
tons of people make millions of dollars
Go do it.
and aren't good at it.
You
Yeah,
need to like do that to
Watch
make sleep.
Dallas Buyers Club. He is really good in that movie.
I guess. I don't know.
He's
This kid,
amazing in
dude.
that movie.
I just,
guess.
hey, no, my
His
problem
like
with the
life
new
mission is
Joker,
just to hate
I'm
shit
sorry,
people
but-
do.
it's,
I can't do it.
He's probably the guy
If
with
it- if-
Thug Life across his
He probably
stomach.
secretly has all these
Yeah.
movies and watches them regularly.
Under his bed, just not letting any of us
In a
know.
box in a cigar box.
I'm gonna watch Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Like in
His
my movie
girlfriend comes in,
collection, there's not one movie I cannot recommend to at least one person and say you will enjoy this movie, and you cannot tell me not one bad thing about it.
That's fine, because we'll put
That's
that
my
on.
entire.
Okay, so one.
We'll put
one,
that to the
one,
test.
one right now.
Ip Man.
Ip Man.
Ip Man is probably the greatest martial arts movie of all time,
No.
story and fighting
I
wise.
gotta
No,
say.
I mean, that's
fair.
You know what? Never mind. No, I hate it. Nintendo's the greatest console ever made.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Which Nintendo console?
All of them. If they just took all of them and put them into one, it would just be the best.
Hey,
console
I
ever
want
made.
my Wii U to have like a cartridge port on the top,
Yep.
so I can
Wow.
just play my little
Do it,
N64. My
If you could play like Game Boy games.
You know, the one.
hey, you
On
can
a
do that
big
with you can
screen?
do that with the frickin' GameCube. They had a thing you could like hook to the bottom
Really? No
and
shit.
put a GameCube or a Game Boy thing in it. You could play Game Boy games on your
You see
GameCube.
that?
The one
Badass.
thing I really dislike about like the new like PlayStation gaming systems is that you can't play the old games.
This
On
one,
those new
this one you
systems.
can. This one you
can,
can.
really.
Well, some of them you
No,
can.
but
Some
it's
of
like
them-
now,
a
but you
select
can, though.
few.
Yeah, you know,
You're right,
so
it is.
you have
It's
to
like
go
all the
and
games that like
rebuy
you
that
don't want to
game.
go play again, like
Yeah.
Banjo Kazooie 2 or
So
something.
if you're saying
Banjo Tooie.
Yeah, like or
You're my
Banjo
dog.
2E Nuts and Bolts.
Oh
or
my
whatever.
god, that was the worst one.
What if this might be just a really weird idea, but what if you were saying they were able to actually, all their game systems, you actually could like make them like a puzzle and made them just one huge.
Just a big Rubik's
one.
Cube.
Yeah, big
You want to use part of it, you have to like
Hey,
get
the first
electronics
game you
in the
play
right
off this
place.
console is putting it together.
And then you can play every different game you want on that.
I mean, you
one
can already
system.
really kind of do that, like, because PlayStation does like the virtual. I mean, Wii does that too. Like, you can go on and buy like Game Boy games and play them like virtual console on your Wii and stuff. The thing is you have to buy them again. So
See, what I hate is like you have to like you go out and buy a $60 game, and then you have to download it to the console. So it's like you go out and buy a 250 gigabyte thing, which you sit there and
show.
download
I'm
all
so
the games.
unhyped for it
real
after
quick.
Yeah,
that.
it's like it's so dumb.
That
Fuck the
crew over there.
police.
Facebook, we here, we in the building, any podcast train. So
Okay.
we're out.
See
It
how
was
he
right
changed
there.
demeanors when I said fuck the
So,
police? He was like,
I think-
yeah.
I think
fuck
now's
the
a good
police.
time for a
I'm not
break.
white.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me change
Yes.
the whole thing.
Yes.
are we rolling around for a break
We're
already?
around for a break, I think.
So what? During this break, what might
Just
the
dead
audience
silence
see?
and blackness.
What might the audience see during this break?
During the break, you guys are going to see not another trailer, but the same trailer that we showed last week for my upcoming digital film, Inferno, directed by me, your boy, written also, produced by me as well.
Your boy.
With this
This is your boy.
and it's BOI too.
This is your
not
son.
BOI.
This is your son right here.
Yeah.
Your illegitimate
But yeah,
son.
that's what's going to play on the commercial break. So hope you guys enjoy it. We're actually going to start doing a crowdfunding here pretty soon to get you guys involved. We're going to have a lot of great incentives for everyone that pledges to the movie. So just be on the lookout.
What kind of incentives?
Some great ones actually. We got.
John will give you a lap dance.
Yep, that too.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
He's very clean.
Are we expecting?
Justin's got one before. He said it was really good. So
It was great.
Great
It
one.
smelled like chocolate.
I quote, I have
And
now
shea
a
butter.
corn dog.
Quoted.
But yeah, some of the great incentives are going to be you get to be on the set with us. I can't do it.
This is why he doesn't work at a carnival, because
No.
he would be luring kids. Want a corn dog?
Yeah.
I'll put some shea butter
We're
on
gonna go to
it.
break. Watch this trailer. We're out of here. The Indie Train Podcast Show. I'm your host, John, Dom Gold, Emerson Alexander, Molly, Tyler, Justin. We out. When we come back, we're gonna have our special guest on the show, Taylor Shrum. Shrum. I said it right. We out.
No, Taylor.
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 Mankind has followed gods for centuries. I am a god. Will you follow me?
I will follow. And lead with my life.
Welcome back, you guys, to the Indie Train Podcast Show. We are getting ready to bring on our guest. His name is
That's Dominic.
It's Taylor Shrum.
Hey, he did it! Hey, bring up the report card on his communication skills. He can get a higher letter grade. I think he was at a D currently.
Yes.
So he
C.
Yes.
Average.
Awesome. Good.
Yes.
He can actually remember people's names.
So Taylor, go ahead and introduce yourself to the world.
Hey guys, I'm a professional gift wrapper. I work for Macy's, and I only work seasonally. But
Taylor from Macy's.
yeah, I'm probably one of the best that they have. No, I'm a viner. I make vines. It's an app on your phone or your little sister's phone, more likely. And I just pretty much just hang out with guys who do that, gals who do that as well.
Spit it out. Gills and gales.
Myself into like peculiar situations to just like record and then post.
True that. So I've always wondered what is the life like of a Viner? Because you got like how many subscribers do you have?
On Vine, yeah, it's followers, and I have like a little over 200,000, so 220, I believe.
So what is that like to have that many people like watching you?
It's changed me a lot. I think about doing really bad things now. Like before, I was good. I was a good person, but now I just want to watch the world burn. You know what I mean?
Nice.
No, it really doesn't do much. I mean, I get to go to like events and stuff, and that's really cool. People recognize me occasionally in like my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Not like crazy often, so it's
still not hard to go shopping.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So what do you do? Like, let's say for instance, like Disney calls you.
Disney calls me.
Yeah. Like, what's your process?
Well, so the way it happens
If
is
someone wants to sponsor you, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
okay. Well, what will happen is my management will contact me. Like, I won't know until they contact me.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably get like brand deals all the time, offers, but the price isn't right, or it's
Really?
you know, a brand that I don't think would fit me, or they don't think would fit me. So,
Mm-hmm.
but every once in a while they'll push one through to me, and they'll be like, "Hey, we want you to do a piece for this company," where it's like whatever, like marshmallows, and I'll be like, "Sure, I can definitely come up with something funny about that." And if I don't feel like it fits me, or if I can't come up with anything, then I don't do it. But most of the time I do, because it's fun and it's.
Is the money right? Like you know, you don't have to give any like numbers or anything like that, but you know, is it something that you could be like, you know what, I can fall back and just chill? And just
Yeah,
do
I'm actually
mine?
looking to invest in women's prisons in Ukraine.
Nice.
So I'm trying to get like money to do that.
Nice.
You're gonna buy land in Greece too?
Yeah, the Greek real estate.
You're just gonna buy in Greece, right?
Well, I already did.
Okay.
So, how did you get a manager? Like, how were you contacted?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah, how did
contact
that even
them?
happen?
What was that process like?
No, they contacted me from like they had already been working with Thomas Sanders, and if you guys know who that is, I'm much less so of a like star than he is, but I like do a lot of videos with him, and basically I just like was kind of like have been in so many things with him that they noticed me and they were like, hey, we want to do some work with you and like represent you. So that's how it kind of got hooked up and I signed. And
So are these managers like scumbags?
no, they're actually really great guys. Like they have one's in London and one's in New York.
Really?
Yeah, and basically what they do is they it's a company called Reboot the People, and basically what they do is they just try and like get people to like be more in charge of the business rather than, because like the music industry, I mean, has been around forever, but like it's kind of taken it where like the agents and like the industry is making more money than the artists, you know. Not in yeah.
That's how it usually works.
For like startup artists, but like Taylor Swift, she makes tons of money, but not off like selling her music as much.
No, she has to probably do concerts. Yeah. They just you know, hustle.
So with the company that I work for, they like we're trying to like make the industry to where it's right off the bat, like it's all artist based, all creator based is what they call it in video content. But yeah, so it's really just, it's not like, I wouldn't say it's a charity, but it's like they're really motivated by like trying to do the right thing right off the bat in this industry.
So, what is your plan after this whole Vine thing? Do you want to keep doing Vines, or like,
is there an after
what is there
Vine?
an after Vine?
Is there Vine too?
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I'm still going to school in Florida, so like I'm not planning on any, like, I don't have any plan, but I'm sure that it's gonna take me somewhere in terms of acting or voice acting or something like that.
Have you been able to like meet any famous people or interesting people through Vine?
Yeah. Not like tons. It's like mainly fun slippers at Playlist Live. So people like Weekly Chris, I don't know if you guys know who that is. People like that. I saw actually.
Should I know him? I don't know.
Rebecca Black.
No.
Pretty funny.
Oh.
She's great. People like that, like kind of like YouTube Vine stars like that.
So is there like some kind of like Vine community where like all the Viners stay, like that live out in LA? Like, do you know about that? Because I heard some rumors that there's like this giant complex where all Viners
It's
like
like hostel, but for
but
for Vine people.
Yeah.
The Viners in LA actually aren't real people. They just
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Holograms.
Like, reboot the people to like balance it out. Like,
Aha.
They are like actually slaves.
And, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
It's about time. It's their turn now.
Oh man. So
I knew it. I knew you couldn't go through a whole show without being racist.
Hey, John, little do you know is they're all black, so you just hate on your own people.
Wow. Hashtag it's your turn now.
You better watch your back now.
And your front.
That ring.
I'm gonna get that ring.
That ring ain't gonna do much for you, buddy.
And we know what's gonna happen.
Once we get a shop running here, he's got some merchandise he might want to sell you.
Yeah,
He's very adamant about trying to sell it. He won't shut up about it, so
yes,
Very
we do.
suggestive.
just buy it and he'll shut up.
It's gonna look like a bracelet.
Yeah, let me
Quiet
let me hang on a minute.
Taylor, do you plan on getting your own merchandise?
Hang on.
Oh no. We're still rolling.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So Taylor, yell very loudly and answer my question.
Now.
Now. Now. Answer my question now. Oh, what did I say?
47.
No.
That was close.
I don't know what you did.
I like Agent 47 though. He's a cool guy. Hitman.
We just go through all the numbers.
Agent Orange.
No. Do you plan on getting your own merchandise? Do you think you have the market for that?
I think that we are working on that. I don't personally like want to push that kind of stuff, but
What, like a Brobot snapback?
yeah, that's
I feel like you should not do t-shirts. I feel like you should do like hats or something.
hats. Well, the
Hats.
robot T-shirts already like sold out in North Korea, so we're probably gonna have to take that back because it's just crazy. The government, we're getting letters. So
I like how this podcast switched to one just panning camera now.
I like how now we're getting a tour of your house at the same time.
360 camera.
Yeah.
Now I can pick out what they want to steal. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get this Thor poster that
Give
you.
this back
So-
to
He's gonna steal that back because he already stole it once.
Do we want to see what he does?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here Taylor, let's get your.
Can you do like flips or something, or?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
what's
so that's why he's here.
So just let like 2 minutes.
Oh shit, tech deck.
Oh, that was sick.
So it took me about 3 minutes to learn that. But
It's all about the wrist I noticed on it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'd snap my wrist right off if I tried to do that.
I would.
Yeah,
too.
I
was
personally
really
would
close
just twist
when I
my
did
fingers
this.
the wrong way.
Yeah.
so if the card's full in that.
Maybe if I had some food in my hand.
Right. So I'm gonna have
Do you want? Does Taylor want one of
Yeah,
our
we
mics?
can get one of our
You can have all of our mics actually.
Let's move in there.
Oh,
Where I was sitting.
there you go.
Since we have nothing
This is
but a
a really,
Nintendo hater.
We're really ghetto today.
Dude, zoom in on those lips.
Where are we at? On his lips?
Those nice DSLs.
On
Her
your frickin'
lips
poster.
up
Your
on the
frickin'
poster.
2 foot long
The
lips
one
up
that
on
you
the
stole
wall.
from that family that lives in a nice house.
Down the road.
Yeah.
So Taylor,
I'm so jealous of what
I
you
hear
have.
you do impressions.
I do. You've heard right.
Could we hear some?
Can you do Martha Stewart?
Buy. Those shares of a stock that I just heard.
See, and the reason that I respect that is because you didn't say anything about tax
Dude,
fraud.
this cat is gonna get so freaking dizzy now.
Dude, now we're doing like freestyle cam.
Dude, we're getting.
Oh, that
This
way.
is Vertigo
I'm
Cast
severely
now.
adjusted, I forgot.
Do a flip with it in your
Oh, yeah,
hand.
hold on. I got it.
We're gonna get dizzy here. Let's get dizzy.
I like how you.
Hey, that's a line that Jared
Leto
Leto's gonna say in the new Suicide Squad movie.
Please
He's gonna
tell
walk
me
up
so.
to Batman, he's gonna push him into a chair, and he's gonna go, "Let's get dizzy." And he's gonna make sure you see like his under neck tattoo
Is that better?
Yeah. That's
of like a
A
dolphin
Nike check.
of a dolphin
Ah!
with a Nike
with
check
with
on it.
with clown lips. A dolphin with clown lips.
Wait, so when Tiger Woods gets paid by Nike, he gets paid with a Nike check?
Oh!
And not just Tiger Woods,
Apparently-
other
okay.
people who are like getting paid from Nike.
I heard that it wasn't actually a check, that it was actually supposed
It's a
to
feather.
be a feather.
It is a feather.
Not a
Who
check.
said that?
It's
last
not
week?
I did
Oh, yeah,
because
no.
I know Greek mythology.
Yeah, 'cause the Greek,
I won the Greek mythology bee in my middle school class.
Bee?
No one knew.
There was
more,
a B for it.
There was
There's
a B.
for everything.
No one knew more Greek mythology than I did.
Exactly.
I knew the most.
Is it Greek?
And Nike is the goddess of victory. She partners with.
Is it a goddess?
Adidas.
Yes, it's a goddess. No,
Sure,
not
it's
Adidas. She partners with
Puma?
Why are you selling
Athena,
so much knowledge? He
the
won
goddess
Of
of war for the right reason,
Reebok.
because that's one of the goddess
Reebok.
rules that she
Reebok
takes.
is the god of
And
boxing.
the feather, and Nike has a victory feather, and that's what the Nike swoosh or check is. It's a feather.
It looks like a.
But yeah, I
highlight
do do
stick.
impressions.
What kind of?
I'm glad you asked.
So, Brobot, let's hear a tasty lick.
Spit some bars, bro.
Okay, so basically I'm here with you guys, right? And how many are there of us?
I have about 6 of us.
I don't know, John. How many of us are there?
Yeah, John. How many fingers are there here? 4.
This is getting really POV.
Yes, it is. So I heard you can do the Herbert voice.
Herbert the pervert.
Yeah, so basically it's on the whistle. People think it's in the southern drawl. It's more on the whistle. So don't be mistaken.
You know, it's funny. I always hear your impressions over Vine, and they sound so much better in person.
Yeah.
Like on Vine, it's like, okay, that's a good job, but in person, it's like, it's exactly on.
It's creepy is what it is.
Hey, if you've heard his impressions and you really want to get the true experience, you just gotta see him. Track him down.
Just fly down.
Just stalk Taylor.
He was
Stalk
low
him.
key the voice actor for every one of those.
That'll get his
characters.
fandom up.
You can meet me behind the Walmart. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bring some sandwiches. Just have a little picnic.
But yeah, those of you suffering from any kind of like sickness, like car sickness or
Yeah, if you're, like I said, this is
Parasitic.
Vertigo.
this is gonna be one you might want to skip.
The ride,
Yeah.
it's gonna get bumpy.
Yeah, we kind of
Please
had to
keep
modify
your
the show this time.
hands
We had to
So
go be
like,
freelance
just focus on
journalists.
one
inside
side,
the vehicle
one like
at all
on
times.
Taylor. You know, just
Yeah,
focus
he's
on.
the guest of the show.
Dude,
Yeah.
make it like a rap video, like throw on the fisheye lens.
I should.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like have our teeth up in there with our grills.
We should make a rap video. Dom, when is your next
Hey, when's
single
my?
coming
Oh
out?
shit!
gonna
As
drop?
soon as I can get my lyrics together and get into some studio and work with someone to make some kind of beat.
Yeah.
How do you inspire
Definitely.
yourself to come up with those lyrics?
You know, it's funny. Usually, like with the one song that I actually was able to get out, Rap Game Red Dead Ryan, I took something I like, which was
Licorice.
I like licorice, but that's not in the song. Hey, wait. This is an important question. Twizzlers or Red Vines?
Twizzlers.
I gotta go to
Neither.
Red Vine.
Twizzlers, man.
I hate both of them.
Yeah.
Did you say Red Vine?
You're off
I do
the
like
show.
Red Vine.
I hate Red Vine.
All right, we win. We won. You guys
It's like
lost.
the lamest
Yeah.
candy ever. It's like wax and red.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
They're really like relatable though.
But what I do with my music, if we want
It's
to
so relatable.
actually get
though.
some done, I usually take something I like and something else I like that has nothing to do with it and mix it together and base the lyrics off that.
Olives and
Like the
third
one
graders.
song I have out is Rap Game Red Dead Ryan. It's about how I look like Ryan Gosling, but I've got skills like John Marston from Red Dead Redemption. So there's just a bunch of random references.
But you don't have a face scar, so it's like
You do realize.
I don't look like John Marston. I look
Yeah.
like Ryan Gosling.
See, and that, that's
you do
where
realize
it
you're a
makes sense.
brunette.
First of all, if he's a guy, it's not a brunette, it's a girl. Before the end, dudette.
My bad.
He's brown haired.
He's brown haired.
You just called him out on so much stuff, like.
I'm sorry.
So can boys have hazel hair?
Nope. No, that's an eye color.
That's just a color. What are you saying?
Nope.
Nope.
Not
Hazel eyes.
Not
There's
gonna
no
buy
hazel
it.
hair.
There's no such color.
I feel like my hair is just blending in with this
It
poster back
doesn't.
here, though.
Hazel's not even real.
We should get me to dress up like Jimmy Neutron once.
Yeah,
I could
Hazel's
just...
green. How do you have like naturally green hair?
Actually, that would be really
Naturally
fun.
green? What? Oh, if we did me as Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah.
Did the little curl, I could win Brain Blast! Or whatever. Have my little robot dog in
Did
my
you
lap.
guys ever watch? Do you guys watch that show?
Have you ever seen
Neutron?
Jimmy
Yeah,
Neutron?
I had a problem
Dude.
with the animation style that they used.
Yeah, no. It was. I didn't have a problem with it when
Weird.
when it was out and I watched it, but I look back on it now. I'm like, that's scary shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you guys remember the Fairly
it's
Odd
scary.
The Fairly Odd Parents and
Dude,
then
Jimmy
Neutron?
Timmy
That
Power
was a
Hour.
good show.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember from that is they kept making Dr. Phil jokes.
Yes. Yes, they did.
I thought that was the funniest thing to me because they just kept ragging on Dr. Phil.
I feel like they put so much in that like the parents would probably
Exactly.
get if they watched it with their kids.
Yeah,
you know?
That's
Dude, I mean, that's the same thing with like all cartoons, really.
Well, Disney
though.
movies
Like,
especially too.
Oh, yeah.
There's always like adult humor. Yeah.
Well, I heard like I haven't seen it yet, but the new Pixar movie Inside Out, I heard that like is predominantly like adult stuff that's gonna go like right over kids' heads.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it yet,
My
so I don't
family
know.
saw it and said
Good.
it was really good.
Good.
No.
I feel like too much stuff is like for kids now. And kids
I feel like they need to keep it more real because I mean,
Don't support the
kids
kids.
need to understand what real life is.
They
kids already
do.
have a lot of stuff.
They need to have guns at a young age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
12 with like AR. Hey, if you don't know how to shoot a gun, how are you gonna protect yourself from one?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's America.
Zombies can only walk,
Brain
but they're
spray,
still
I guess.
dangerous.
Hey, that guy in front of you holding a gun might not know how to use it. You might be completely safe.
Learn
he might
to
shoot
field
himself.
strip an assault rifle, children.
The safety might be on.
Hey, pull a Batman and just hit him in the lower jaw and disassemble his gun.
Exactly.
Actually, no, that's more of like a Metal Gear movement. Just completely.
I don't want to
disassemble
beat a dead horse, but like,
Beat
okay,
the dead horse.
let's say Nike decided not to pay Tiger Woods with a check, and actually like wanted to promote Snapchat, so they sent him a Snap Cash. Like, do you think that Tiger Woods would accept a Snap Cash from Nike?
I think Tiger Woods would accept anything at this point.
He's not sponsored by Nike anymore.
No?
No, they dropped him.
Didn't they?
Yeah,
Because he
they
cheated
did.
on
Yeah.
They
him.
keep
Yeah.
making Tiger Woods game. Do they still make Tiger Woods video games though?
No.
I feel like they're still coming out.
Really?
I mean, I never heard about them when they did come out. So
I mean, they come out with a PGA
Yeah.
stuff. But
yeah,
don't
I feel
think-
like he's still on the cover because there's no
he
other
could
people in
be.
golf
He could
people
be.
like.
He's
that.
just gonna forever be the
Like
golf
name
guy.
someone in golf you
Yeah.
know that isn't Tiger
Phil
Woods
Mickelson. Phil Mickelson.
Phil
and isn't dead.
That's the only other guy that you should know is Phil Mickelson.
Hey, look at me,
Happy Gilmore?
Arnold Palmer.
Oh, that's right.
Arnie Palmy.
But he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
I don't know. I remember I have a friend who the only thing he would drink is Arnold Palmer. He'd get cases of it, and everyone would come over his house and he'd hand them one here's a drink, and they'd just be like, "Is that George Bush?" Everyone always confused George Bush with Arnold Palmer
Because he just looks like a Texan, probably.
For me, I don't think Nike's ever gonna stop supporting
They're
Tiger
not-
Woods.
they
Until
gotta
they
just
come
do
to my
it.
house
They're
and,
gonna just
and take
do it.
my shorts that are Tiger
They
Woods
probably
golfing
supported the cheating. They were just just do
They
it.
probably paid him to do it.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you the girl that was running out of the house was wearing a big Nike shirt. So
She's wearing,
they
a
set
Nike-
it up. They're like, all right, this is gonna be on the news. You gotta have our logo predominant right there. That's specifically
When
a
your
Nike.
wife runs after you with the golf club,
Yeah,
it's a Nike golf
Yeah,
club.
it's a Nike golf club.
And then
When she hits your windshield, it's gotta be in a Nike swoosh.
Yeah, it does.
his wife's gonna be like, oh, I hate you.
I
I'm
feel like
never
more,
wearing Adidas
I feel like more
now."
companies should just ruin their sponsors like that
Yeah.
to promote themselves more.
They just over promote everything.
Well,
wanna
maybe
get-
here's a conspiracy theory. Maybe they were already getting divorced, but they wanted
Wait. Before.
to monetize
Wait.
the divorce.
Conspiracy theory graphic. Go. I just made more work for myself. I'm sorry. All right, keep going.
is that they were already planning on getting divorced, but they were like, let's get some news coverage on this shit.
Exactly.
And,
Monetize it.
Yeah.
Some child
Because
porn.
it's gonna be an expensive divorce.
You always
No, it's
have to
gonna be
add the child
expensive
porn.
Yeah, as long as we can raid their house for child porn, instant coverage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we found multiple.
That's why the
videos.
Jared guy is just now
Yeah.
famous again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jared from Subway.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
management
He's like, I'm not famous anymore. But
I
we all,
want
like,
everyone in the world to have
I'll just download
AIDS.
a crap ton.
That's one of my favorite South Park episodes. Have you guys seen that South Park episode with Jared from Subway? Everyone, he's talking about AIDS, but they're like his personal assistants, and so he's telling everyone in the world that he wants to give them AIDS.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that it's personal assistants. They understand that it's a sexually transmitted disease.
As does everyone else.
I've seen that episode actually.
I have not.
Stay over there.
Have you guys?
There's the joke.
Do you have to actually go to South Park to watch it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Colorado.
In
Yes.
certain episodes you do.
In Colorado, they basically just have TVs in certain places that just play episodes relevant to that area of Colorado.
Yeah.
So it's like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Your life is just panning out at South Park.
So Taylor, since this is a podcast about indie artists and indie show, and you being an indie artist, are there any other indie artists you'd like to talk about?
Wiz Khalifa is
Wiz
one of
Khalifa.
the biggest advocates of like not hitting each other. From like you're like kids will hit each other and they're like stop hitting. Like he has like charity for that.
Is it called the No Punchback Organization or something?
It's actually called Wiz Khalifa. Why do you keep hitting your brother? Stop. Incorporated.
Is there an acronym for that or?
No, he had to go through like he had to actually get that through the FDA because he filed it under like a pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
Does he have like a second organization called like the Donkey Punch?
No, because that.
Well, okay.
Wouldn't that technically be the opposite of what he supports?
Didn't he and Chris Brown actually start together, but then he kicked Chris Brown off because of the whole...
Well, no. Chris Brown uses weapons though. You're not allowed to use a glass bottle. That's in the rules. If you don't use barehanded, you can't be in there.
Dude, rappers have so much beef with each other.
They do, and it's great.
It's crazy. Like the whole NWA fiasco.
Yeah.
I wish Tiger Woods would rap.
You playing like
Dude, Tiger Woods should start. Hey, Tiger, start rapping. All right, that's the hashtag. Tiger Woods, start rapping.
That's a long ass.
That's
hashtag.
a long hashtag.
Nice. They're calling
Hey,
it
no, that's not a hashtag. No, take that off the screen. That was stupid. Just tweet Tiger Woods. Does he still have a Twitter?
I'm sure he does.
Everyone has a Twitter.
All right, everyone right now tweet Tiger Woods and tell him to start rapping
And
because
Wiz
golfing's
Khalifa-
just not cutting it.
Wiz Khalifa
Specific
needs to
words,
hit the-
spit bars.
Hit the lanes.
I feel like Shaq should collab with him. Shaquille
Yeah,
O'Neal.
he used to be a rapper.
Dude, he sells some bomb-ass cream soda.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, doesn't he have his
Dude,
own drink?
hey, if you go back into my older Vines, that's all my Vines were about Soda Shack.
Yeah.
Like, I'd make like 6-second raps about like Soda Shack.
I wish I could be on like a.
I have every can. I have every facial expression that he's done.
Nice.
What I would give to be on a group call with Shaq and his mom. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Be
legit.
like, Mom, I'm sorry.
What was that movie he was in? Was it called Kazam? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag Kazam 2.
Kazam 2. Where's the second one?
Hey, John, was Kazam a shitty movie?
Yeah, John.
Let's do a selfie. Selfies.
It's not. It wasn't that good.
The fact that you had to think about it, I think, voids your judgment. No, that was a bad movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
So,
Of course. He doesn't support anything Shaq's ever done.
did you guys actually hear, this is going off the basketball theme, that they're making a second Looney Tunes?
Oh yeah, Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Yeah,
with
Space Jam
LeBron
too.
James.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that he didn't win the championship. They told her that they like canned that though. I
Really?
thought
I didn't hear that.
I thought it wasn't a thing anymore.
Space Jam 2, Shaq Fu 2. I heard they were trying to kickstart that. I don't know if it worked.
But
I
yeah,
heard
that's
they
what I'm saying. But
wanna
I thought he
start-
had to win the championship because that's what they were going to use was LeBron. But he won and lost and sweated his fucking hairline out.
I heard they were gonna start a new Fresh Prince with Jaden Smith.
No!
Oh my God!
No!
Like the storyline is he's like spoiled in Bel Air,
duh.
and so they send him back to Will Smith's, to the hood to like learn his street smarts.
No!
I don't know. Yeah, I think it could be cool.
I think.
Dude,
No.
out of the
I'd only like that if it wasn't scripted and they just dropped Jaden Smith in the middle of the hood. Like that would be a show.
Him walking
Hey.
around in his white Batman suit.
Hey,
in the hood.
call it Unfresh Prince.
Fresh.
Yeah, that's good.
Drop him right down on Skid Row
Oh my gosh.
and give him a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Dude, no, I didn't think those were real places until I went to LA and I took a wrong turn in Little Tokyo. There is a street that's just all cardboard boxes and tents and just homeless people.
Oh my goodness.
Everywhere. It's sad.
What
It's
did it
really
smell
sad. Windows were rolled the fuck up.
Really?
I was rolling my window down in a
Probably
place
would
like
like 8 or 10
I'm thinking
of
like
them.
gas station peanuts or something.
Yeah.
Like it probably smells really
like the leftover
distinct.
juice. Like
Hey, I gotta say though, Little Tokyo, you got some good food. That's some good ass sushi and ramen, real shit. I mean, there's real Japanese people living there.
Actual
Real?
ones,
They're
though?
real Japanese?
Yeah, real.
Not
Like,
Japanese.
hey, does anyone else have the running joke where like Japan wasn't a real place, or was that just me?
No, I kind of did. It's,
That- I
it's
feel
like,
like
a mythical land.
That
with
was like,
dragons
yeah,
everywhere and
yeah.
shit.
It was like I don't know. That was a couple years ago. That was like a running joke where like Japan wasn't a real place and Japanese people weren't real.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have real Japanese people in
That's
LA.
I mean, they don't. They, like,
You need
their
quality.
Whole, like crazy commercials.
Dude, I love Japanese people. I don't care what you say. Emrys is afraid of them.
He doesn't even know what to say. There was no rebuttal to that.
He's like, yeah, I am pretty afraid of them, actually.
Hey, so if you're Japanese, make sure you approach him.
He just assumes they all know martial arts, that's
No,
why.
I'm not actually.
He's like, well, how
He's
would
like,
I defend
I know
myself?
I got a black belt, but I'm also just a white kid.
He's like, I feel like my black belt's not the same as their black belt, so it's like...
No,
he doesn't believe in
they're-
equality
they
in
just-
martial
they're
arts.
crazy. Like,
Dude, I love it. Hey,
With their little
wait,
flimsy
wait,
swords
zoom up
and
on me
shit.
and Taylor, and we're gonna play Kawaii
No,
graphics. Taylor,
Two nunchuck
We're
skills
quiet.
and their
Probably
bow
like
staffs.
that and their fucking
They're-
their ping pong game goes too hard.
Exactly.
Everyone
they're
freeze.
freaking commercials. Like,
Wait, Emrys, you're afraid of them, so just get out. No, I said get out. You're afraid of them.
I like how he jumped in. He's like, get out. He's like, I'm in. Opposite of what you say.
Their commercials, like if
Loser.
you go up and look up like Japanese commercials, that
What about my
shit's
phone?
scary.
It's always just a bunch of like
Oh, shit.
chanting.
All right,
Like,
And you don't
chanting
know what it is.
Yeah.
So like,
I just
I'm not
got.
scared of Japanese people, but I'm scared of.
I like you had to say it like that. All right, so we're getting to wrap up the podcast here. We want to thank our sponsors.
Cheerios.
Dream Scarface.
Cheerios.
Woats,
Cheerios helps your heart.
Justin, this is to you. Thank you, Justin.
All
right.
Perfect.
Hey, I got some insider information. There might be a new Woats flavor,
Whoa.
Oh shit! Just dropped that.
so keep your eyes out
A
or
new
at your
Woats
local
flavor?
Target. Yeah, new Woat flavor.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
All right, so we're wrapping it up. How do we want to wrap this up? We usually do the
Usually with a condom.
get John's cock rings out of here. Let's,
Indeed.
The hula hoops. Get 'em out.
we have new people. I feel like we could still do If I Ruled the World. So let's start with our very special guest that's sitting to my right. If you ruled the world, what would you do?
I would consolidate all businesses and have them all be ruled by one central committee, and that committee would be
That would be a new word in his world.
would be controlled by Al Horford and
Scrooge McDuck.
and a poster replica of Saddam
great.
Hussein.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, our female friend.
Everyone would be.
Acquaintance.
Are you just gonna stab everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that yours?
No, everyone would be a ginger.
I like that. Hey, I
Okay,
can.
why is it
I
called
can-
ginger? Because gingers are yellow. Like,
Dude,
ginger
I can
is
roll
yellow.
with that.
Ginger's
Redheads.
not red.
That's true. That is
Ginger is not red.
Yeah, you know, actually, I don't even know that.
That's
I think
what I've always wondered.
It's orange.
Yeah, it's like orange or
Why don't they
yellow.
call them orange
And then
heads?
it's white
Is that
on
too
the
long to
inside.
say? Is that like a derogatory term for Oompa Loompas?
Derogatory.
Hey, so that cut right there, we kind of screwed up with our batteries and memory cards.
John screwed up.
So lesson of the day.
Take care
Don't
of your
talk to
shit.
Take care of your
strangers.
shit.
Talk to
Be
strangers.
prepared.
Watch out
Don't
for
just
clowns.
jump into your podcast. John fails his grade in tech and preparation. So show me the report card. All right, there we go. We take the grade off. And so this has been the Indie Train podcast with
Taylor Shrum.
Molly Wash.
Tyler Hill.
Oh, Justin, hi.
Emrys Alexander.
and Dom Gold. John is behind the camera.
John Eagle.
Where
What's with you and the guns?
Oh my god.
You're like, I'm not gonna swear, but I'm gonna shoot all these people watching my.
He's like, I'll promote guns, but I won't cuss.
He just fucking like blew his tile.
Dude, he just like
all
tickled
right,
your
hey,
penis.
we're out of here.
He tickled your wiener.
Bye.
Look at him.
Holla.